Hello everyone, welcome to TTV News with some latest events in the province. Dear audience, implementing the tradition, drinking water, remember the source. On January 8th, the officers, soldiers, students of the Army Officers Training Schools No. 2, together with the Military Youth Committee, General Political Department, Military Hospitals 175, Tân Bình district leaders, officers, and youth union members of Hòa Hiệp, Cameroon visited and offered incense at the school's memorial sites in the locality.
The event was attended by Major General Do Hoàng Ngân, Deputy Political Commissioner of the Army Office Training School No. 2, Colonel Trần Viết Năng, Head of the Military Youth Committee, General Political Department, Colonel Phạm Đình Triệu, Political Commissioner of the Ninh Provincial Bodyguard. The memorial site of the Army Officers Training School No. 2 is the place where the primary political military school of the Southern Liberation Army, the predecessor of the Army Office Training School No. 2, or Nguyễn Huệ University, was established more than 61 years ago on August 27, 1961. The delegates reviewed the school's traditions, with the marker for comrades of the school board and many officers, lecturers, and soldiers of the school who fought bravely and heroically died on January 26, 1966. The sacrifice of cadres and soldiers contributed to making the country greener, embarrassing the flag determined to win of the heroic People's Army of Vietnam, writing of the heroic tradition history page of the Army Officers Training School No. 2. As part of the practical activities of the program Spring of Solidarity, that with the love of the Army and the people, on January 8th, the Army Officers Training School No. 2, in collaboration with the Military Youth Committee, Military Hospital 175, provided medical examination, medicine, and gave gifts to the people in Hòa Hiệp, Tân Bình district. The medical staff of the Military Hospital 175 provided medical examination, health consultation, and free medicine to 200 people in the locality. The locals are also examined and diagnosed with modern technical equipment, such as X-ray and ultrasound, help diagnose diseases more accurately, treat diseases more effectively, and take care of people's health better to celebrate that with joy and excitement. Those who receive medical examination and medical were also given daily necessities, a meaningful gift, especially as the Lunar New Year is coming.
On January 7, the trade unions and youth union of the Departments of Finance and the Regional State Audit Office No. 4, in collaboration with the Youth Union of Bến Cầu District, have the Rings Volunteer Program, Cons Sharing Love, in localities and units in the border area of Bến Cầu District.
The two units gave 50 dead gifts worth 400,000 Vietnam dong to policy families, veterans, lonely elderly, young workers with difficult circumstances in An Thanh and Long Khánh communes to help them have more joy in the Lunar New Year. The delegation also visited and presented dead gifts to officers and soldiers of Long Phước Bodyguard Station. The leader of the station said that the border officers and soldiers here always uphold the spirit of overcoming difficulties, successfully completing assigned security and defense tasks, and firmly protect the border area, especially in the days near death, as well as the coming traditional New Year, so that people can enjoy spring and celebrate that peacefully. As part of the program, the delegation also visited and burned incense at the Youth Volunteer Martyrs Memorial Area in Long Phước Commune. This is a place to pay tribute to the officers and young volunteers who died on the southwestern border battlefield.
Turn to other news, the audience, Tân Nhiên Company Limited, located in Trường Đông Commune of Hòa Thành Thao, had just had the first order of mixed rice paper exported to the Chinese markets. This is good news for the province's economic activities in the first days of the new year 2023.
Mr. Đặng Khánh Duy, General Director of Tân Nhiên Co. Limited, said that the company has been producing nearly 20 kinds of mixed rice paper with various flavors, 4 kinds of which were selected for export to Japan, with the first export order up to 10,000 packages. So following Korea, Japan is the second Asian market that TayNinhTV mixed rice paper has conquered. TayNinhTV's ultra-thin rice paper products were also first exported to Japan at the end of 2021 and quickly become popular with Japanese consumers. Up to now, the company supplies to the Japanese market over 10 tons of products of all kinds per month. Japan is also a demanding market. Goods exported to this country require to meet many requirements and very strict standards. However, TayNinhTV can meet these requirements. This is a clear demonstration of the quality and value of TayNinhTV rice paper, the first and only 5-star OCA product of TayNinhTV up to now. In the morning of January 8th, Ho Chi Minh City University of Medicine and Pharmacy Hospital held an inauguration ceremony and handed over two clinics to Trường Tây Commune Health Station in Hoa Thanh Town. The ceremony was attended by Mr. Dương Văn Thắng, Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee. The two clinics sponsored by Ho Chi Minh City University of Medicine and Pharmacy School and Petro Vietnam Technical Services Corporation have been solidly built with full lighting systems, computers, some medical equipment, etc., with an investment capital of more than 500 million Vietnam dong. After coming into operation, the clinics will help Trường Tây Commune better serve the needs of medical examination and treatment and primary health care for local people. Also at the handover ceremony, the medical staff of the hospital provided health checks, free medicine and gifts for 500 poor and disadvantaged people in the commune on the occasion of the coming Lunar New Year. Overcoming the consequences of the COVID-19 epidemic in 2022, taking the motto offering service to sentient beings is the offering of service to the Buddhas. Dignitaries and Buddhists of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha in TayNinhTV province have actively participated in patriotic emulation movements, social charity activities, joined hands to build a strong solidarity bloc of the province. In 2022, TayNinhTV Buddhism contributed nearly 40 billion Vietnam dong to social charity activities. Speaking at the conference on summarizing Buddhist activities in 2022 and deploying Buddhist activities in 2023, taking place on January 8th, Mr. Trần Minh Nay, Deputy Director of TayNinhTV Department of Home Affairs, affirmed that the Executive Board of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha in TayNinhTV province continues to lead and direct 13 special committees. The executive boards of the Buddhist Sangha at the district level, monks, nuns, and Buddhists, strictly implement the slogan that the Provincial Congress has given: discipline, solidarity, responsibility, and development. Strictly comply with the provisions of the law, the charter, the operation regulations of the Buddhist Sangha, and taking care of people, Buddhists, and developing Buddhist Sangha, contributing to develop TayNinhTV homeland in the direction of rich people, strong country, fair, democratic, and civilized city. On this occasion, the conference announced the Great National Unity Order awarded by the state president to most vulnerable TayNinhTV, head of the Executive Board of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha in TayNinhTV province. The Patronage Council of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha awarded teaching instruction to ordain the most vulnerable abbats and nuns to 30 dignitaries of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha in TayNinhTV province. The Executive Board also presented the certificates of merit to individuals and groups who have successfully completed their Buddhist work in 2022.
The Orient Department of Health has issued the plan number 4368 dated December 14, 2022 on unexpected expansions of beauty salons in the province. These moves come as beauty salons pop up like mushrooms. Even for health profits, many facilities have ignored the health of customers but operated illegally, although the health sector has tightened its management.
Currently, the number of facilities and businesses that are eligible to be licensed to engage in beauty salon services by the Department of Health is still in single figures. With many truths, illegal facilities are trying to get around the authorities. Recording at some facilities located on April 30th Street, we can see the attraction of this industry. For example, in the role of a customer who needs rhinoplasty, we were getting enthusiastically about the packages of rhinoplasty with a price ranging from 20 million to over 50 million Viêm Đồng. Surgery on the spot or brought to Ho Chi Minh City is up to the needs of the customers. Facing the situation, the Department of Health has issued a Plan number 4368 dated December 14, 2022 on unexpected inspection of beauty salons on the observance of legal regulations in the medical field for the purpose of evaluating the compliance with the legal regulations for beauty salons in the province, timely detecting shortcomings and inadequacies in the state management of beauty salons, having appropriate managed solutions, rectify and strictly handle facilities violating regulations. After the establishment of the unexpected inspection team, many beauty salons have been continuously suspended from operating due to lack of license or self-declaration of eligibility to operate cosmetic services. Specifically, on December 21st, the team checked the beauty salon America Beauty Center located at 428 on April 30th Street, TayNinhTV City. At the time of inspection, the staff of this facility was carrying out lip tattooing, facial skincare, etc., including one case was performing facial injection technique. This facility failed to provide an operating license or a written notice of satisfaction of the conditions for providing cosmetic services, so the team made a minute to request it to suspend operation. On the next day, the team continued to unexpectedly check Melissa Beauty Salon, also located on April 30th Street. This salon also failed to provide the necessary documents as well as labor contracts, and the service price hasn't been listed. As a result of the inspection, the team has made a record and requested this salon to suspend operation. Not stopping there, in the afternoon of April 3rd, the team continued to pay an announcement inspection to Diva Beauty Salon located at Vincom Building, TayNinhTV City. The results of the actual inspection, together with the fact that this establishment failed to provide documents such as operating license, written notice of eligibility to provide cosmetic services, the team made a report and requested it to suspend its operation. Apart from TayNinhTV City, which is home to a large number of beauty salons, the interdisciplinary team also conducted inspections at a number of facilities in Goyo and Tân Châu districts. At the time of inspection, these establishments had no customers, so the team propagated and reminded them.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today's TTV News. Thanks for joining with us and see you next time.